Hello. Welcome back to What's in This Hole. I mean, Kona. Honestly, we should probably see what's in the hole.
Key. What could it be for?
The
garden shed?
Shack? That's
Carl
right here.
couldn't reach it with his arm alone.
I mean,
but he had more than a few tricks up his sleeve to pick it up.
Yeah. Found some flares. But this is Kona. A quaint little murder mystery in the dead of winter. Fun. Found another hammer. It's not very good for much. And another chainsaw. It's almost like we're in Canada. Empty gas can. So I think we should go make us some alcohol. And I think along the way somewhere we can fill up the gas can. No more cigarettes, damn it. Keep the gas can on us. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if we can yet or not, but might as well try. Nothing's gonna hurt us for trying, right? Like the Wendigo is gonna come out of the snowstorm and eat us for trying to make some white whiskey is what they called it. I thought that was just basically moonshine. But then again, my knowledge of alcohol is woefully incomplete, seeing as how I don't drink it. So yeah. We're accomplishing quite a lot. Supposedly we're investigating, but I'm not sure if we're accomplishing much. Welcome to the loading bridge. It's loading all the time. Nice. Sorry. Black ice. There we go. Kind of hard to stop when the road is nothing but ice. Oh yeah, we're gonna go slow across this bridge here. It should be dangerous out there, man. It'll be very dangerous. There we go. That is not a loading bridge. So we don't have to worry about that one. So we can get some alcohol. We can get with the old man that tried to shoot us in the head. It's a quick friendship we made there. Then he'll give us some clothes and we can go into an ice cave. Yeah. Sounds like a really bad idea, seeing as how all the blue ice... Ow! Blue ice I've seen all over the place seems like it composes the cave. We saw it for a brief second to the left, but apparently the game needs to load here, so yeah. Jeepers creamies. It's the Copper Man's house. I'm just gonna leave the engine running. That sounds like a smart idea, huh? Hey, the fire's still going. Nice and warm. So is that all we needed? No, it wasn't. Well, that was a waste of everybody's time. Glad I did that. I have no idea what it is because it's not in text. You know what I mean? So, oh well. Back out of here and then get back on the road to Nowhere's Town. So, the old man that tried to shoot us will not be appeased this day, it seems like. We have had beer. I honestly don't know what you would put there. I don't know how this works, man. But we've got plenty of other places to look at, so that's not going to be a problem. This place actually isn't that big, it's just a pain in the ass to get from one side to the other. Because, you know, blizzard. it's kind of holding us back a little bit. Loading bridge! I thought this one wasn't the loading bridge. Now it is? Confusing. You need to mark these places so that you know what's a loading bridge and what's not. I can get some gas here, but I don't really have a reason to get gas yet, so no real reason to get it now. Go past the first house, and then there's the logging company. First house on the left. Alright, what's next? Hopefully we don't get hit by another car. There's a fence over there. What happened here? Shut up! I didn't mean to turn that on. We may be running out of places to... And another bolt. Another crossbar bolt.
Fresh. That meant the car sunk down just a little while ago. Now where the hell could the passengers possibly have gone?
That way? That's where the family went. So the families didn't run into me.
Origin. Carl was sure of it. Who was it? And more importantly, what was being hunted like this?
Well, I mean, is it normal for crossbow bolts to smoke like that? There's the other boot. The other boot. I thought it was the kids.
There was only void where the road should be. Carl hated dead ends. He felt trapped.
That's not a void.
It was as if the road had drowned in the lake.
Or had tried to swallow everybody up. That ain't no void.
It would appear that Manastan's electricity supply was quite literally hanging by a thread.
Oh, God.
If that post was to come crashing down, the town would be plunged into darkness.
In the glove compartment. I've been having nothing but troubles with the, I didn't mean to put all of them in there, damn it. Having problems with the gas from the get-go. Oh, there it is. I got a lot of wood.
Someone must have dropped this in a hurry, but whoever did was heading into the woods. Carl's tracking instincts were quickly kicking in.
Ranger manual.
Someone must have dropped this in a hurry, but whoever did was heading into the woods.
Oh, crap.
Carl's tracking instincts were quickly kicking in.
This isn't good. Yeah, and my gun instincts are kicking in too. Ice wall. Oh, God. Ah!
Carl knew why he was suddenly shivering. He was going back to the realm of visions. Carl had no issue recognizing the spirit-like figures, but he couldn't figure out what they wanted from him.
Maybe they don't want anything from him.
Freed of reality's shackles, vanished in the forest.
You looking at me?
Earlier, Carl had witnessed the tragedy that befell it. Another phantom disappeared in the wilderness. Carl had seen what happened to it too.
It's going right through the wall.
The further Carl moved away from the ice block, the more his senses came back to him.
Huh. Please don't tell me I have to wait for that all over again. Okay, it's still just the two. This tree was just completely uprooted. You guys gonna go through, or...?
Carl sensed that the cold was beating a retreat, as if he was moving away from some kind of center of gravity.
Ah, that's bright. There's another giraffe. Oh, the kid's been leaving the giraffes. I didn't find one of those over by the other giraffe, though. Maybe I didn't look around. So he's hiding things. Alright, this is just going back into the logging company roads. Crap. Okay. The hunt. Can I not look at that map again? Let's get back to the car. Can mount an investigation. Okay, so 2 figures went through.
It was so cold. Already Carl did not feel his toes anymore.
If 2 people went through, do I have to make sure that all people go through before I can go through there? I don't know how that works. And I'm also freezing to death, so let's get away from
was
here.
Giving way to awareness. The vision was wavering.
Huh. So I don't know if the family just went back to the back through the logging company. Oh, he's fine. Knock it off. Well, it's been a while since we went to the gas station, so let's do that. We can warm up while we're over there and plan what we're going to do next. Oh, hold up. Before we do that. Sure I didn't miss anything over here by Mr. Giraffe. The poor giraffe. Doesn't look like it. Don't think I have much time, so since my eyes are starting to freeze, I would go back. Come back here some other time. Careful, careful. All right. Oh, much better. We can also fill up the gas can here. I'm trying to think of where we would use it, though. Ah, much better. Alright. Take out the gas can. Only unleaded. That's not how... Is that what we use for the white whiskey? Alright, well, let's see if we can go through all our stuff. In the warm shop. Kind of bright in here. Let's get out from underneath the light. Alright. Case of vandalism. Still something over by the crash. Wait, what? cold mystery. So the 739, that's the thing I needed to remember. My client is dead. Yes, yes, your client is dead. I'm still looking for the handlebars. That. Still haven't met everybody, that's for damn sure. Huh. Wait. Where's my photos? Key. Yeah, I don't see it. Let's see here. Documents. Jesus Christ. This is not helpful in the slightest. Not in the slightest. How am I supposed to know what these are? I mean, it says it, but I have to go through every single one. There's the Karobu recipe. White whiskey, too much isn't a valid quantifier for that. Sherry wine. Oh, we must need sherry wine. So it's not gasoline. I didn't think it would be, but again, it's just confusing. Dude, take it. Yeah, I don't know if we can even bring it back up, which kind of sucks. Alright, there's more things we can find over here. Did I ever go in the cave over here, or did I may have just backtracked because I didn't want to be caught out in the cold. I had a vision over there on the way to the cave, but I think I backtracked just in case. Didn't really know how the game worked.
Carl felt that the store and its surroundings still held their secrets.
And
he
hence,
didn't like to miss out.
I'm still in the surroundings. Mysterious Journal. I already read this one. Okay. But here's his bag. I can make a fire. Fuck it, let's make a fire. Why not? It seems like the fires last forever. Lachance, Berdard, and Roy. There's three more residents over here. Here we go. Lachance, was that the owner? I'm having a hard time keeping everybody's names straight in my head. Wouldn't surprise me at the top of all these stairs. Oh, well, we found another ice figure. Lachance house. There we go. How you doing? Another magnet. I'm wondering if you could just do things in a different order. That's what that is. Took everything out of the garbage can. Alright, well, let's see if we can go inside.
The air was freezing, right down to the bone.
Nice and warm. I wonder if I'll thaw them out. Somehow I doubt it. See what happened to you.
Carl felt a cool, tingling sensation in his back. Another vision took over him.
Ow. That's nice to know.
Was hidden under the stairs.
I can see that. What the hell?
The man grabbed his rifle. Carl felt a sense of dread in him.
What happened? The general store.
Perhaps their spousal relationship had been cooling down lately.
Didn't look like he killed her.
It seemed like secrecy was commonplace in this house.
Pretty much.
The vision's veil was lifted, and he was back to reality. A reality in which Giselle, Gilles' loving spouse, was motionless, frozen in ice.
Jeez. Mother once told me when I first met Giles, whatever, that I hadn't picked the brightest bulb of the lot, and as the years flew by, I've seen the truth of her words. Always trust your mother's wisdom. I don't know about that. That blackmailing scheme is a prime example of Giles' brightness. He's like a small dog. He thinks he's bigger than he actually is. Growls, genuinely thinking he's scary. But everyone knows he can be pushed aside with just a little kick. He truly believes he can blackmail Hamilton, the big boss himself. It's going to be a long time in hell before my poor Giles can manage to pull off such a feat. After all, Hamilton's rich, learned, and influential man. Not only is the blackmailing idea bad to begin with, let's be honest, Giles is way out of his league, but Giles doesn't even know how he's actually going to carry this out. I don't even think he ever would. He's just throwing random threats out loud in a kitchen. He says he'll do it eventually, but I know better. Successful blackmailing requires masterful cunning, and Giles is a master of nothing. He's a slave, forever and forever will be. I often look at the safe he keeps hidden in the fake wall in which he stores all these incriminating documents he intends to use. I just can't come to grips with the sheer ridiculousness of the whole thing. So did it go bad on him? Looks like they were repainting the whole house. It's a nice looking house. Ain't nothing in here. Don't get any water in a bottle. The unpacked boxes suggest they just moved here. So many painkillers. So little time. The burning ice. Assuming something just... Something rattling outside. Bet you anything, the line is dead. Line is cut. What a surprise. Take that. Ooh, some frozen bread. You guys wouldn't have to have any wine, would you? I have yet to find a clock that works. I mean, if you wind it, it does.
Looks like the holes in that puzzle are there to stay.
Aw.
The pot was cold, and the stew inside wasn't cooked.
Aw. That's a shame,
likely
too.
that poor Giselle was slow cooking it before she got snapped. What a waste.
Cold snapped, basically, I guess. Ice and dominoes. Found by Bertrand
The general store,
Lachance.
along with several more infrastructures in the area, had been acquired by wealthy industrialist William J. Hamilton. Perhaps the village should be rechristened Hamiltown.
Well, I mean, probably not. Founded by Bertrand Lachance more than 20 years ago, the general store, better known as Chez Lachance, is one of the Manston's economic mainstays. Since the passing of its aged owner, however, business wasn't as booming, or blooming, okay, as it once was. Giles Lachance, inheritor of the humble establishment, had no choice but to sell everything to William Hamilton, the rich and famous businessman who sparked a major controversy last year when he announced the reopening and expansion of his copper mine. As of now, operations at the general store are expected to remain unchanged despite the change of hands. Giles Lachance still helms the register. So he let the original guy continue to work there. Which I guess is nice. Bertrand Lachance, 1948. That'd be a combination to the safe?
Carl had seen that kind of safe before. With its double-layered security system blending letters and numbers, its code couldn't be broken by the common burglar.
So 1948 is the right one.
What a mess. Clearly, there was some major revamping work underway here.
Yeah, they're just...
The place looked barely habitable.
I mean...
Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Or they were just, you know, refreshing everything.
A nice white coating would restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Yeah, or another color. A nice cream. A nice eggshell. Wait, those are all
Many
white.
Boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances
Looks like they
had just
didn't
moved
like
in.
the look of this place.
A nice white coating would
Ow.
restore the room to its charm of olden days.
Box full of Harlequin novels. Harlequin novels? It's a nice painting. Cigarettes. Wait, is that all that he put in here was cigarettes?
The cross looked after a marriage's well-being and served as a motivator to uphold the priest's sermons calling for more little worshippers on one hand and cautioning against guilty pleasures on the other. Indeed, the Lachances were still part of the God-fearing generation.
Sex is good, and it's also bad.
Beautiful portrait of Gilles and Giselle, bound together by the chains of conventional love.
So it's Jill and Giselle.
It felt like old people were all these walls could see for years. The Lachances could hardly be blamed for wanting to freshen things up a bit. Many boxes scattered about. Carl didn't need to summon his detective training to quickly figure that the Lachances had just moved in.
Okay, how am I going to find out the date? Is it the date? BL 1948? Wait, it's one each? I'm really confused. Okay. It's a letter and 3 numbers, apparently. Let's see here. Documents. Oh, here's the treasure maps. I'll have to look into that at some other time. That's 739. So, if that's the case... Do I just not know the letter? There it is. Okay. Don't know where I would have gotten the leather, but doesn't matter. Compromising document. That's what's documents. William Hamilton is a crook. He's been blackmailing everyone in the village, myself included, like the infamous Serafin Pondieri. In this document is proof of every bribe paid by Hamilton to federal authorities in regards to the acquisition of his damned mine. The fact that he has used his henchmen to instill terror within the village will not sway the tribunals down in Montreal, but the fact that he has been bribing government officials surely will. I can already picture it making the front page. The English are all the same. We will prevail. Written with a different ink. Hamilton is not only a crook, but a murderer. I do not believe in his remorse. I firmly believe he will pay for his crime. I do not believe in native magic, but I do believe in their vengeance. So are you saying that he killed a native girl? Huh. Alright, we're gonna need to look around a little bit more. But that'll have to wait till next time. So, hopefully you enjoyed my nonsense. If you did, a like, comment, subscribing, and hitting that bell icon to be greatly appreciated. This has been Boy Lag, signing off.